Dalai Lama by Rammstein. The tuning is drop C, C, G, C, F, A, D. We'll take care of the first guitar and then we move over to the second one to see what parts they play differently. Because on the very first riff we have the first guitar which plays the main riff without distortion, whereas the second guitar plays a slight variation of the same riff but with distortion, and it's very low in the mix. But let's start with the main guitar. So it starts without a distortion, and the first riff is. Then we have the first verse, which is repeated for 3 times, and it's the same riff. I'll play it again for clarity. So this is played for 3 times. Then on the first bridge, the distortion kicks in, and the riff is. We have a break with a clean guitar again. And then we have verse 2, where we have 4 repetitions of this measure. And we have 3 other more repetitions of. And then on the 4th, we have the bridge again. Repeat it twice, and then we go straight into the first chorus, which is. And then we go back into the bridge. Another break, then verse 3. Just this, then verse 3. Bridge again twice. Not gonna play it. It's starting to become a little bit repetitive. Then we have a chorus again. I'm gonna play this because it's got a pause at the very last measure. It's. Pause, and then on bridge 4 we have an 8th note, a pause of an 8th note. So it's 1. So the pause was only on the very first measure, and then we have 3 more repetitions of the bridge. There's an interlude, 8 measures of silence, and then at the end we have an outro, which is basically still the bridge repeated twice and just 1 note at the very last measure of the song. I'm gonna play the whole thing. and the song ends for guitar 1. Now, the second guitar, in the intro, the second guitar plays, it's very low in volume. Then we have the first verse. It plays basically the same thing. It's 3 times of the whole musical sentence. Then the bridge, the 2 guitars play the very same thing together. I usually do not copy and paste what the first guitar does if the second guitar does the very same thing, because this way, when you study songs on my tabs, you basically learn the very first song, and then you decide which other parts of the second guitar you want to play instead of those, so that it's easier to learn and memorize all the various parts. Also, because if you're a Chad, you're gonna learn both of the guitars. Then after the bridge, there's a break, and it's got a variation where it plays a pinch harmonic at the end. Then we have the verse again, where it still is what it played earlier. There's a bridge, and then for the chorus, the second guitar does this, plays this series of octave intervals. It's so the last measure can be problematic. So it's right. It's da 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 da. So you will play, if you play the second guitar, you're with a friend or you're in your band and you play the second guitar, you will play these first 2 measures of these octave intervals and then play with him the rest of the chorus. That's what the first guitar played. There's the bridge again, then the break, and on the verse, the second guitar plays what it used to play both on breaks and on verses. And then on the very last chorus, I mean, there are still other riffs and other parts of the songs, but the other only way where the second guitar plays something different is still the second chorus. That's basically everything for the second guitar, and ultimately for both of them for the song. If you want to download Guitar Pro tabs, there's my Patreon account where you can also request songs, videos, and tabs. Please do like the video if you liked it, if you found it helpful, and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps a lot. Growth is very, very slow. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next with the guitar tab tutorial for Kinda Lost. Thanks, and see you on the next one.